This is the solution of writing yourself to freedom. And I'm here to give perspective of how writing yourself assist and support you within your individual process of realizing self through self-insight, self-observation, and in that, in moments of self-realization and self-insight, setting you free as the purity of expression and innocence of life as who you are. Let's take a look at how the mind works. First, the mind stores memories. What are memories? Memories are recordings of moments of experiences that has occurred in the past. The mind thrives off of memories. The mind needs memories, recordings of past moment experiences. That moment is perfectly captured, meaning everything you experienced in that moment, to the exact thought, to the exact reaction, to the exact refractional movements inside you, is captured in that moment and stored within your mind, transferred. The information of you as the experience of you in that moment within and as the entirety of your human physical body, stored as memory of information in the plasticity of your cells. And so you design the personality, the behavior, the becoming of you as a mind consciousness system. Realize that the mind consciousness system exists of the past. It's all the mind knows. It's all the mind has, is the past. And then human beings continue blissfully and ignorantly in their daily participations in this world, seemingly forgetting, taking for granted each moment of experience, carrying on the burdens of the past as memories of past experiences filed in and as the human physical body, which the mind consciousness system used to thrive upon, to exist. So what is self-writing to self-freedom? When you do the following, it is interesting. When you write, you take out. And it's interesting because it looks as threads of information you're pulling out inside you. So you pull all that information of past experiences as memories from the mind of the mind within you. You start pulling out as you write. As you put everything of you here before you in and as the presence of you. It is here before you as you. It is no more mulling inside your mind constantly and continuously creating and manifesting thoughts, because that is where thoughts come from, human beings, from past experiences as moments of memory stored inside your human physical body within the plasticity of your cells, which manifest, create and design thoughts. And therefore you constantly and continuously exist in your mind of thoughts. So what is the process of writing to self-freedom? It is to bring yourself back here. All of you. Everything of you. Here. The presence of self. As you write, you start pulling all that information out of within your human physical body, generating the mind, which the mind needs, requires to thrive. And you put everything on paper. You place. So you start taking everything out through writing. Because in writing you see yourself. You don't need your mind. You realize as you write, it's the expression of you. As you write the words of you. And in the writing, you apply self-forgiveness. Because in the writing, you take it out. In the self-forgiveness, you release yourself from that construct placement of past memory experiences, which has held you in the past of the past. And you stop. And so you start disconnecting the constructs of the mind, the constructs of the past as memories, which you held onto to define the definition of yourself as a mind system of and within the unified consciousness field. Living constantly and continuously in the past, and your very thoughts holding you in that very past. So with writing, you place yourself as the presence of yourself, as the totality and the entirety of yourself, here as the breath of life, as you. And so as you write, you start taking out, and you start standing up inside you. And you'll have these realizations and these, oh, I see, oh, I understand, wow, I see what I've done there. This is how I change it. This is how I stop it. I see what I've done. This is how I will live now, as one is equal as who I am. Human beings write. Because in self-writing you set yourself free. To live the freedom of expression as the presence of yourself here as the breath. Not the past contained with memories as thoughts of the mind system, enslaved and lost, preoccupied in the unified consciousness field. Human beings, get that pen and paper and start writing. Thank you very much. This is the solution of writing to self-freedom.